What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So look, when I was in the barbershop the other day, I was asking the guys in the barbershop who's the best player they've ever seen in Chicago, Illinois with their own two eyes play. Who's the best basketball player they've ever watched in high school? And for me, um, I'm gonna exclude D Rose out of this conversation. I'm gonna make a separate video on what made Derrick Rose the most special player I've ever seen come out of Chicago. But I'm going to talk about another individual. That individual went to my high school, Morgan Park High School on the far south side of Chicago, Wayne Blackshear. Wayne transferred to Morgan Park from Curie High School during his sophomore year, right? When I watched Wayne, I heard about Wayne in practice going crazy. But when his junior year came and I watched that young man play, I said, oh my God, this dude really, really liked that. Wayne Blackshear went on, he was a McDonald's All-American in high school. He went on to play 4 years at the University of Louisville under Rick Pitino and win a national championship, I believe, in 2013, I believe, right? Wayne in high school, y'all, he was like a video game, like a mod player type of, like one of the mod player type guys. He was doing everything. I'm talking about he could dunk with ferocity. He could score in the post. He could shoot threes. He could shoot the mid range. He could take you off the dribble. He could hit free throw shoot. He was a decent free throw shooter. He had a little jump, little hook in his game in high school. He was doing everything you can imagine. And I promise y'all, I will never forget. We was playing Harlan High School. We at Morgan Park. I come to the game. I'm sitting down. My brother was real cool with Coach Nick Irvin. Nick Irvin is a part of the Irvin family basketball royalty in Chicago. I'm sitting behind the Morgan Park bench. We down 2-12, like 14-12 or 2-12, right? And we in trouble. I'm like, damn, what the hell? Are we finna lose this game? Promise y'all, Morgan Park called timeout. I don't know what, like, Coach Nick was getting on Wayne, telling him, hey man, let's go here. We gotta do what we gotta do. Wayne came out, I kid you not, hit about 5 or 6 straight jumpers all net. Every spot on the court. I said, oh my God, right? Then he get to going in the post, going to work in the post, jump hook, all of that. I said, oh no, this dude's something different. To watch Wayne in high school, bro, if y'all would have seen this shit, I don't even think highlights do it justice. You can find Wayne highlights. Like, when he came to Morgan Park, I mean, we won the city championship. We beat Marshall High School. My boy Kiefer Sykes played for Marshall. He was a point guard on Marshall High School. Marshall High School is a high school that Patrick Beverly went to and the school that Arthur Agee went to in the documentary Hoop Dreams, right? We won city championship. City mattered more than state because in the city championship, you play everybody. And in your state championship games, if you 3A, Morgan Park was 3A, we didn't play Simeon and stuff downstate. Well, we would play them, have an opportunity to play them in Whitney Young in city playoff format, right? So, man, watching Wayne, bro, he could do it all. He hit it a lean-in shot for us on a game-winning shot for us to beat Marshall for the city championship game, for the city championship. Like, that whole 2-year run at Morgan Park, I watched him dunk on folks. I watched him, like, again, I seen him, I heard about a dunk at Chicago Vocational, at CVS High School, also known as Chicago Vocational Career Academy, CVCA. But don't nobody call it Chicago Vocational Career Academy. We call it CVS. That's the alma mater of Dick Butkus, the legendary Dick Butkus, and also Juwan Howard, member of the Fab Five. They went to Chicago Vocational. I remember I didn't even go to that game, but the dunk that he did against CVS is so known and so widely known and talked about. People still talk about it to this day that was at that game and how Wayne dunked on a dude on CVS. CVS gym went up and went crazy, and they don't root for nobody that come through there, right? I remember Wayne put up 55 points against Ralph Ellison. He put up 40-something against St. Rita. I remember him, like, again, putting up 34, 35 against the Chicago Public League teams in the Red South. When he came into the gym, y'all, it was like LeBron was coming up in there. You would hear people whispering in the gym. I was sitting in the stands at Morgan Park. People like, who is dude? Wayne would be at the end of the gym shooting with a coach by himself, right? And people be like, who is that? Who is that? If they didn't know who it was. And people like, oh, that's Wayne Blackshear. No, he good. He's good. He's good. I thought it was a myth. Because people thought the numbers that they were putting, because Wayne was on the cover of Rise magazine. Was it Slam? Not Slam. What was that magazine, the high school magazine? Was it Rise or something like that? We were getting these magazines delivered, dropped off to the school. Wayne was on the cover of the magazine. And then they had his scoring average. Wayne was going for like 40 something a game nearly. And people thought it was a myth. He was really doing that shit. Really doing it and was getting up for every game, coming out the ball out. Hyde Park, he had 42 points against Hyde Park. Like we went up against Fabian Harris, who y'all may know is G Fazo's little brother, right? Everybody like, don't step on these all-white G Fazos. Is Fabian the bigger brother or the little brother? I don't remember. I think he's the bigger brother. But Fabian, that's G Fazo brother. Fabian Harris was the point guard. Fabian Harris went on to play at Texas A&M. We going to war against them. Wayne putting up 42 against them. He putting up 20-something against Simeon High School. Like, I remember the hoopla around him, and it was legit. He was a McDonald's All-American if you ain't never seen such, and he was chill and quiet. But on that court, he was something. He was a demon. And again, I remember just seeing shit he was doing, and I'm like, yo, he was going to the court. He was doing all type of, he was doing the dunks. He was doing, he getting N1s. He was getting the crowd lit with 3-point shots, mid-range jumpers. He was what people feel like, that's what you feel like a McDonald's All-American is supposed to look like when you watched him. When you saw Wayne Blackshear play, you knew you were watching the McDonald's All-American for sure.